So I've just been doing some work on the carburetors. I just went to install them on the bike and discovered that they don't go on very easily because these clamps have kind of like a lug. The rubbers have like a little lug that goes through a hole on the side of the clamp, and they hold these clamps off in kind of positions that mean that the screws are off at kind of all funny angles. Like, it's obviously designed to be a certain way to make them easy to put on, I think is the idea, but for some reason I couldn't seem to get them to go on with the screws the way they were, you know, with their original design. So what I did was I basically got the Stanley knife and I trimmed the lugs off that go into these holes so that I can turn the clamp around whichever way I want it. So what I've done then is I've also replaced the screws while I'm at it, because the standard screws are these little Phillips screws, and I don't really like Phillips screws. They tend to round out and they're just generally a bit of a pain in the backside. So basically I've just chucked them. Well, I mean, I might use them for something, I'll keep them or not chuck them, but I've taken them out of the clamps for the carbs, and what I've done is I've replaced them with these little Allan bolts that came from the pack of Allan bolts that I made a video about a while ago. So these clamps I've tightened up. The ones on there that hold the rubbers onto the carbs, they're all tight now. But the ones obviously that go onto the engine are loose at this point, because I've still to put the carbs on the engine and tighten them up, obviously. Now what I've done is I've put them all facing the same way, again to make it a bit easier to kind of do them up. Now obviously, because I've not got the lugs, I'll need to hold them down while I tighten them, but I should be able to do that. I'll just put a screwdriver in the top and just hold the screwdriver on them, or a pair of pliers or something like that. It should be alright. This one here I had to put on the other way around because of the throttle position sensor here. Means that there isn't enough room. See, because that kind of bracket that holds the throttle position sensor is too close to the rubber. There isn't space enough for the screw to go in there. You can see the top one kind of overlaps and the bottom one wouldn't go in at all because there's only like about a millimetre or two space there. So I've put that one round the other way, so it doesn't look so neat, but it doesn't matter because it's just carbs, nobody's going to see anyway. So basically that's the rubbers on, and the plan is to install the carbs now, so that'll be the next video.